So here we're looking at the back bolt, the one that's hidden. It's hard to, I mean, impossible to see. You can feel your way in there with your hands. It's a long, I used a 18 millimeter short 3/8 socket, a long 3/8 extension. I have two swivels, two 3/8 swivels, and then this extension, the tip of it is 3/8, and the handle is just 1/2 inch. I did remove that inner fender. I removed the tire. Like I said, I'm doing brakes and other jobs to this truck. But yeah, that one bolt is kind of tough to get to. The other two are very straightforward from the bottom. I'm missing a bolt, a nut, because whoever installed this started last left it without a bolt at the top. I guess they found it too difficult to remove the inner fender and do all the labor to get in there and actually put the bolt back on. So the guy's picking up a bunch of parts. He'll be bringing me a new nut for that, so we don't have any missing hardware, and the starter stays on there properly. This is what the old starter looks like. As you can tell, right here, there's no mark from a bolt ever being on there. This one here, you can see the mark the bolt left when they installed it, but this one over here, there's no mark on there. The starter, it sits like so. This starter, I don't know what the issue was. The armature is all loose. The armature bolts on the new one have Loctite. These nuts are 18 millimeter, all three of them. And then for the wiring, let me try to get in here. This one at the very top, it's a 8 millimeter, I believe. This one. And then the two nuts, let's see, this one is 19 mil, and this one here is 19 mil as well. What I did is I marked the wires with paint, with a paint marker. The positives are yellow and all the grounds are white. It's a bunch of wires, and you definitely don't want to get them mixed up, because if you happen to have them on backwards and you connect the batteries, you're gonna have some serious a serious short. It'll probably melt some wires or maybe set the truck on fire. You really need to make sure you got the wires on there properly before you attach the batteries. So that's the combination I used. I'm not saying this is how you have to do it. This is just how I did it. Got the 18 shallow socket 3/8 extension. I've got two 3/8 swivels. This extension, it's 3/8 at the tip to accept my 3/8 swivels, and then I have, and this right here is 1/2 inch. I just wanted to be able to do it with a 1/2 inch impact. Some of the terminals on these wires, on these cables, are in really rough shape. They're real dirty. I'm gonna be using a drill with a wire brush to clean those up. Oops, missed this one. You get the idea. They just need to be nice and shiny. Get all the crap off of them so that you have a decent connection. So there we have the wires hooked up. I need to tighten the two 19mm nuts. I just want to double check everything. And then we need to attach the little cable that goes right here. That's the starter signal. We'll find that wire and hook it up as well. Got that one tight. Now we're gonna tighten the 19s for the big wires. So that's what those look like tightened. I'm still waiting for the guy to come bring the missing nut. Other than that, it should start right up. Let's go ahead and test it.